Yeah, I'm confident in the Bucks, but as far as championship, that's what unfortunately is going to depend on Doc. But I do have an idea.
Oh shit.
You ready to go to the next one?
Yeah.
All right. So I've been talking about trades, and somebody who's on a trading block is one Jimmy Z Butler.
Ho ho. Sakura Blue.
So I came up with 5 teams. I had 6. I was gonna say the Wizards, but he too old to try to bring the Wizards back to life. I'm good on that.
Oh God, no. Jordan couldn't even bring the Wizards back to life.
I know. Poor Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah, him too.
Uh, I got 5 teams that Jimmy Butler could go to, make an instant impact, maybe even championship impact. You ready? Huh?
I said I don't think so. I don't even know the teams yet, and maybe I'm just good on Jimmy right now. With what you
Well,
got?
we'll see. We're gonna start off with the team we just talked about, Milwaukee.
All right, now yeah, that I believe.
Like Middleton, hey, here let extra little something. You did your thing, fool. You can go to Miami too. Yeah, yeah. Finally got
Take
rid of that nigga. Let's get like
take
Jimmy.
your
Look,
championship ring and
like Jimmy. Yeah, hey, we need to do that playoff thing. Like, yeah,
Jimmy
damn good for
is
damn
great
good for a
for out.
game winner. Giannis good for a good 60%, 30-point game. We need you feeling right in that middle right now.
All we need is about a good 15.
Effective 15. Like
Uh,
like
uh,
like 10 in the fourth quarter type 15.
we need a highly efficient 15.
Yeah. And we need that playoff 15. Like
Yeah,
like like Jimmy got him for 12 in the fourth quarter and overtime.
man. I about to say at least 8 in the fourth quarter, at least. But fourth quarter, Dame time.
Next up, is it really? I would say clutch time game time, not the fourth quarter. Next up, I'm gonna go to the Western Conference. Send them to Memphis. You know, get a little package together, send Desmond Bain and whoever whoop the
I
whoop
don't think
to
I don't think
Miami.
Memphis need a mid range player.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't. It might work. I just don't see Jimmy fitting with them.
I think that's a decent fit. I mean, him, Ja, and Jaren Jackson Jr. I think could be a
Yeah,
problem.
I was about to say they shoot too many threes, but I think Miami shoot too many threes too. Boy, you saw Hero last night,
No.
bro. They beat the Lakers about 40,
Oh yeah.
and they had
That's
like 9 threes.
yeah. I forgot. Yeah, damn. My days all mixed in. I thought that was 2 days ago. That was last
Man,
night.
some of my days be a blur too, bro.
Speaking of them, let's send Bronny to Miami. He already in the NBA. He already in the NBA. Right. I'm tired of Bronny being on his daddy already. Let's send him to Miami. Send Jimmy to LA. Jimmy could try to help Brian and get to the championship. Brian could link up with Brian old things. Like, like, you Brian. Oh, yeah. I know your daddy.
I
Like, yeah,
remember
I know.
you.
Yeah. But I ain't my daddy's son no more. They just call me Brian, Yeah. Oh, you just like my daddy? Well, he an old cat, man. I'm the new thing around here. Miami might turn Brian into something different. He might be the biggest show in the NBA in Miami.
He probably hit him with that. Niggas don't fuck with I'm So Hood. They only fuck with the remix, right? I'm the remix,
I'm
baby.
saying, like, look, that I feel like that's probably the best trade on the list. Like you get rid
Yeah,
of
link up with Pat Riley, link up with Spolstra.
like no and like yeah, we ain't about to baby you here. And like your daddy on the whole other side of the country. He gonna call Pat Riley. What my son talking about? Hey. That's my player. Get off my phone with that shit. Call him when he clock out. Don't call my phone no more, Brian. You come to Miami? You come to Miami? Oh, all right then. All right, bye. Like yeah. And Jimmy Butler out there in LA. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's really not a championship contender team, but I just want to see Bronny in Miami. I think that's a good show right there. Man gonna be shower women, like averaging 7 points. Yeah, he gonna be feeling himself then.
I don't think the Lakers need Jimmy neither.
All right. Next up, let's send him to ATL. Link up with Trey.
Now I like that.
That's not a championship team, but I think that it'll put them in the top 4.
That yeah. All right, I like that. I do.
Or 5 maybe. But they'll be a dangerous team. You don't want to see that team in the playoffs with Trae Young and Jimmy Butler. So I think they can make an Eastern Conference run if playoff Jimmy still exists.
That roster really not as bad as you think it is. Like you think they're a bad team, but like when you look at the players, it's not as bad. They're not that far off. Like they might be a player like Jimmy caliber away from like really competing.
Nah, that's why I wrote them down. Like they could really be if playoff Jimmy's still a thing. They could be an Eastern Conference threat. So,
all right, who you got at the 15?
It's time to get Andy Edwards and Rudy Gobert. Need one more tough guy and get Jimmy Butler.
You put Jimmy back in Minnesota?
Back in Minnesota.
I really like it.
Julius Randle, so that he since he needs the ball so much, he can go to Miami with that bullshit. And Jimmy Butler in Minnesota, well, him and Andy Edwards could talk about their daddy Jordan, and they could just start barking at niggas for no reason. While Rudy Gobert can hide behind both of them. Like Rudy Gobert never get picked on again. Like he behind Andy Edwards and Jimmy Butler.
Talking that shit to Draymond. Like, what's he want to do?
What not Draymond? And Jimmy Butler, nah. Like Rudy Gobert, that boy defense might step up. He got 2 of the toughest guys in the league on his behind him, in front of him to protect him. Like, yeah, I think the Timberwolves will benefit from that. Nah, Jimmy Butler and Michael Conley on the same team feel old as hell, but personality wise, I think that team will slap.
I think they will. Yeah, I think that'll be nice.
And get rid of Randall because Randall kind of in the way. Like, no disrespect to him, is like they doing that your turn, my turn shit.
And they are way worse without Cat than so. Yeah. I think Jimmy will be nice with him, but what Jimmy gonna play? What if they trade Randall? They could put Jay McDaniels back at the stretch 4. Mm-hmm. Jimmy can run the 3. So, yeah, that would be nice. And then have Conley running the point. Jimmy could kind of run a little point. Ant can run a little point. That would be a nice little combo. I also think somehow, some way, him and Golden State will work.
Golden State seems like such a 3-point based team. Is like, maybe, but They them motherfuckers be throwing the 3 up too. Like goddamn, like they from uptown or something.
And another sleeper pick just because they're in the East and how I feel about the East. Put them with Charlotte.
You just want to see a show.
I just want, yeah.
You just want to see a show.
Melo hoop and Melo averaging 30. Brandon Miller,
I'm sorry, what? How much you averaging?
30. Brandon Miller, he put the gun down.
Shout out to Devin Booker.
Hey, my little partner told me Booker might go for 50 tonight. He said, you got a pull in that game? I'm like,
What they got to do with his average?
I don't do that no more. Well, at least this week, I'm broke. He was like, I'm telling you, bro, Booker gonna get a pill 50.
What they got to do with his average, King?
Huh?
What they got to do with his average? Nothing.
But I feel like you put Jimmy at the 2 guard or put Brandon Miller at the 2 guard. Jimmy and Brandon, that'll be a nice defensive wing. That'll be some nice defensive wings right there.
I know what you mean.
And yeah, just like Charlotte, not that far They bought on par as fucking Atlanta, I feel. And yeah,
I'm not gonna bother these two bottom teams.
That's because you don't watch Charlotte.
Yeah, because I'm only watching the Melo Ball just ball out. That's it.
Yeah, niggas just gonna watch the Melo highlights.